Hey everybody, welcome to episode 37 of the Nate Stowe Show. About to go get a little tea time out here in 100-degree weather, but before that, thought I'd hop on, answer a question, review a movie we just saw, and most recent lesson from my golfing endeavors, and hopefully what you can take away from it to help you with your fitness and really most goals in life. So let's start with a common question, which is, is there such thing as starvation mode? If there's such thing as starvation mode, what can I do to avoid it? And the long story short is that if you're trying to lose body fat, then yes, there is a such thing as starvation mode. What happens is when you get into an extreme caloric deficit, more calories out than coming in, and you sustain that for a long amount of time, you produce a hormone called cortisol, which causes your body not to want to lose fat. Kind of annoying. Now, if you're just trying to lose weight, not really, like stay in a deficit, and you'll end up looking like Skeletor, which is not what most people want, but you'll keep losing weight. But if we don't look like Skeletor, we want to lose fat only, we want to avoid starvation mode, then it's pretty simple. You got to take a day off and you got to get some sleep. What'll happen is we get into a new program, we're doing twice a day, we're doing 8 days a week, we're going into like a 1,200 calorie deficit, and our body rejects it. So simply taking a day off, getting some sleep, having a cheat day if you've been like really counting and diligent about your calories, and then go back to that plan, and you're going to help get rid of that cortisol in your body, and you're going to be able to continue losing fat and continue getting closer to your goal. So hope that helps. Next up, we watched a movie, Ready or Not, yesterday. We like to watch movies on the weekend. Wasn't a whole lot out there. This looked like the best option. Checked it out, and I'd give it a solid B. I'm going to give it a B in kind of like the Transformer movies are a B, and that if you can get over the entire premise in the Transformer movies, hey, there are robots in disguise, so you got to get over that. In this movie, you got to get over the fact that if you've seen the preview, that's why I don't think it's a spoiler review, that they're going to hunt this girl down in a game of hide and seek and kill her when they find her. Okay, get past that. And once you get past that, it's an entertaining movie. It's a little violent and like a Quentin Tarantino kind of style. But again, if you've seen the trailers, you know what I'm talking about. But also kind of funny. Some good actors, light, like it's a solid B movie, a good way to spend a Sunday afternoon. I'm not going to call it Shawshank Redemption or anything, but a fun movie. If you like movies, go give it a shot. And finally, fitness lesson as applied to golf, or golf lesson as applied to fitness. You got to leave your ego at the door. So a perfect example is I had my golf lesson on Saturday, and we're continuing to work with the golf swing and trying to make it a little bit better. Now, I went out and played after that, and I didn't score. I scored probably a little bit worse than I did a few days earlier because I was playing around with this new swing. Now, I could have saw this as a negative, like, oh man, I shouldn't have tinkered with my swing. I would have done better, but that's not the goal. The goal is to get much, much better in the long run, and that means improving my swing. So a perfect example in the gym is I'll show someone how to do a push-up correctly. Now, normally they want to do their push-ups, they got their elbows up real high like this, and they can do 5 or 10, and then I tell them, oh, I need them here, and I need to do these things, and it goes down to like 2. And they're like, well, I could do more push-ups the way I was doing them before. And I'm like, yeah, but the problem is that's the most push-ups you can ever do. So let's say you could do 10 like that. You're never going to be able to do 11, 12, and 20. You're never going to get there without learning how to do them correctly. So yes, doing them correctly means that instead of being able to do 10, you do more like 5 today, but in the long run, you'll be able to get to a new range. Same thing with this golf swing is, yeah, tinkering with it doesn't mean I did as well today, but in the long run, I'm going to end up at a much, much lower score. So leave your ego at the door. Don't think about it as a competition, as like how much I can do today. Like, keep your eye on the prize. Realize this is a long-term goal, and that sometimes you might have to kind of do something that doesn't make you look great, make you look so awesome, because you're working towards a long-term goal and knowing that in the end you're going to be better off, and you're going to be better off, and you're going to be happier. That's it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to get this round of golf in so we can go do some grocery shopping after, get planned up for the week. I'll try and get back to you on Wednesday.